And we are back. Welcome, guys, to some more Kaze and the Wild Masks. I'm the Comic Foil, and we're taking on Toxic Lake, which is maybe going to be another swimming level with a shark, or is it a... No, it's a, the floor is lava level. Okay, give me a second to... Okay, there's the controls. So, well, okay, we're grabbing little hooks. Okay, which makes this kind of, like... the hooks you grab in Donkey Kong Country 2. So I think the toxic water is rising. I wonder if I roll into those guys from the back if that would kill them, but for now that'll have to remain a mystery. I see a hook over here. Yep, there we go. So the first episode of this came out on the channel. I learned some things from the comments. Probably need to go kind of... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, gotta keep moving here. Okay, these two. And we gotta path correctly to make sure we can bounce over. Alright, got it in one. Good job. So from some comments, I learned a little bit more specifically how the power-ups, or how the collectibles work, and for the most part, I was right. Okay, I can kill those guys from behind, that's good. Come on, turn back towards me. Alright, get those two. So, yeah, yellow is for the story, green is for the extra levels, and apparently if you get every red crystal in the game by getting enough smaller red crystals in each level, there's an extra little scene at the end. Also, I didn't realize this until somebody in the comments told me, but if you already have your little buddy who's your extra hit, and you get a heart instead of, you know, since you're already at max health, so to speak, you get like 5 more red crystals. So all the more reason to try not to take hits and to go for that absolutely perfect run. I think the no-hit crowns and the time attacks then are just for achievements. Oh. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but man, I'm doing really good on this level, except I have a feeling that was a green gate over there that I just missed. Pretty sure that's going to be the case. It was too open over there. It was too, why is this area over? Okay, and I just lost my extra hit. I got so excited by when I hit 100 reds that I just, like, stopped looking for the other green portal. Alright. We're gonna have to jump back in for that, then. Okay, so I think coming up this way somewhere, there should be... Yeah, there's more area over to the right here. Yep, it was in that corner. It was right where I thought it would be. Okay, let me set my timer back on here. Okay, I can remember these kinds of stages, these kinds of bonus stages where you needed to collect a certain number of things, but they only appeared one at a time. These start being a thing in Donkey Kong Country 3, and I only know that because recently I've been working on my 103% run of that. Okay, there's my other green crystal. And good, we get to keep moving. I wish I knew what the little red guy's name is. I guess I should just look it up. I was thinking it's weird that I don't know that, but then again, it's not like there's anything in-game telling you, like, what Diddy Kong's name is. Ugh. Let me see here. Yeah, okay, well, I get to keep the green crystal, so, yeah, I just gotta get to the end. Then again, there is there is like a little bit of dialogue in even the first Donkey Kong Country, because Cranky Kong and Funky Kong and Candy Kong all talk to you. And there's tiny, hard-to-read text at the bottom of the screen, and it scrolls too fast. Speaking of Donkey Kong Country-like games, which is like, you know, my main... what this game's main identity is to me. I just saw today, I discovered a new indie game that just went on Kickstarter, and I'm very excited for it. It's called Windswept, and if you like these kinds of games, I'd say look into that as well. It's... Again, you can see some Donkey Kong Country inspiration in it, but in a very different way. So it's like a little duck and a little turtle. So it's like the side of Donkey Kong Country where you have like two characters, and they actually play a little bit more on their abilities being different, which is something that Donkey Kong Country was never too heavy on. But it looks really good. It looks... The sprites are very small, and it looks very skill-based. It looks, like, the size and stuff... Yeah, what do we got down here? It looks like if Celeste decided to be a Donkey Kong Country-style platformer instead of what it was. And make it over. Okay. I think I see what I gotta do. I mean, I almost did it there. I just undershot my bounce a little bit. So I'm gonna do... I messed it up there. I was trying to do every other. Okay, we'll do it this way. And then bounce these guys and grab it. That's what I was trying to do all three times, I just didn't execute properly. I really like these, like, smokestacks in the background with the big gears. It, like... Oh, man, I want to know what those are. I want to know about them. Okay, so we have a platform riding stage. Platform's going a little too fast for me here. That's okay. I can follow it. I think it was Ekamax said those tomatoes with the bazookas. I said, I think I said they reminded me of Maple Story. He said they reminded him of enemies really early on in Rayman, and I could see that too. Rayman's another game that's kind of like this, where it's a very hard platformer with very detailed, expressive sprites. Technically pixelated, but like so large and detailed. Is there anything else down here before I... Yep, here's the other gate. There's a part of me that really doesn't relax until I've found both gates in the level. Like, until then, I'm, like, my eyes are darting around looking at everything. I also just started playing today Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the Nintendo Switch online, because it's the only mainline Kirby game I've never fully beaten, just because I never had it. I, like, played it on the bus on the way to a field trip once. I played my friend's copy, but besides that, I had never played it. And, wow, going for the 100% in that, they, like... There's collectibles in that game called Rainbow Drops, and there's only one in each world. And it always requires a specific combination of a copy ability and an animal buddy to get them. Like, if you've ever played Crystal Shards or even Dreamland 3, it's the same kind of way in that, too, of getting the collectibles. Except because there's only one in each set of levels, like, most of the time you're looking around for one and there isn't any, and you're getting more and more paranoid that you've missed it as you go along. Speaking of missing things, did I get the... Okay, there's still an E out here somewhere. I think this song is one of my favorites in this soundtrack so far. It's one of my favorite level themes. This is my favorite level theme on the Citadel. Okay, so I have everything yet. Now let's just get to the end. I panicked. I should have stayed and ducked. My brain could not decide what to do there. I should have just stayed and ducked under them and then got on the platform. Cost myself the perfect crown here. But that's okay. I got everything I really care about. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get all the red crystals before I beat the game so I can get that extra ending scene. Gotta get the extra ending scene. Okay, and only one more stage left in this world. Sprint of Spirits. Does that mean it's another Dragon Mask level? Because the last Dragon Mask level didn't go so well for me. Oh! Oh no, this horrible thing is back, but I think did I stop him with that flower? Or was he attracted to the flower? Is that what happened? I saw the flower and I thought it was like, there were like crystals in there. What? Okay. Red speeds him up and blue freezes him, it looks like. And we got these little pineapple crabs. The pineapple crabs especially remind me of Bug Snacks. Have I talked about that yet? Some of these enemies remind me of the game Bug Snacks. Yeah, let you pass first. Very good. Yep, and there's the Dragon Mask, so... Wish me luck. Okay, so let me... If I'm remembering this correctly, I have a double jump in this form, and I also have a, proceeds to not use the double jump. I have a double jump, and I have a, downward... Yeah, I have a, downward slam, kind of. Okay. Yeah, this was easily the hardest level for me so far. Was the other level that had this. I think it took me more tries than like the challenge levels, like the invisible platform level. Okay, I gotta try and land on that turnip guy so that I get my double jump back. But every time I do this, it's another chance to master where the reds are. Okay. Nice. Oh, man. Okay, I should have... I need to use the dive more. That's the secret to this, is be much more willing to use the dive. Because the dive doesn't really cost you anything. I mean, it costs you altitude, but, you know, if you know you're going to hit something, you're going to get your jumps back, so you might as well. Okay. Alright, we're doing good here. Up. Sped him up there. Alright. Okay, we're doing good. Don't want to hit the reds. Don't have time for the red things. I got lots of time for the blue things. Blue is good. Oh, I have not been looking for portals at all. That you are giving me too much to think about for me to be looking at portals. Okay. I feel like I'm doing well, though. John, why would you say that out loud? You fool. Okay, alright, alright. I got all the letters. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, I panicked there at the end. Oh my gosh. Should have used the dive. Okay, so I still need to, I'm gonna have to recollect Z and E. I'm worried I'm gonna be like... See, now my beginner's luck is gone. That's okay. Don't start second-guessing yourself or any of that. Alright. Yeah, the double jump you need to be more sparing with, because it's very easy to do a double jump too early and leave yourself exposed. Don't be afraid to dive, be afraid to double jump. That's the real secret to these levels. Okay. Oh. Wow. That all was terrible. Yeah, I missed a lot of things there that I'm not happy about missing. But I'm still alive, which is nice. Okay, and they hit the other green portal back here, so that's pretty cool. Don't think I'm gonna have enough red crystals, but I can at least do this. Okay, you're not gonna show me where the jumps are. You just have to intuit it from what you do decide to show me. Alright, that wasn't bad at all. The bad part is that I'm short 6 red crystals. And I, like, know where I missed them, too. I'm, like, playing them over in my head. Alright, so do we do the boss, or do we do the challenge level? Because the little red gems I can collect on my own. Olaf's lair. Got another character named Olaf. There's a lot of video game characters named Olaf. I'll have you know. There's this one, there's a general in Advanced Wars, one of the Vikings from Lost Vikings, there's a champion in League of Legends. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Oh. Alright, and are we not giving me the little buddy anywhere in this stage? Okay. Alright. This is fine. You know that comic with the dog and the "this is fine"? That meme? There's more to that comic than just that frame. It's something to the effect of him, like, just kind of saying it more, where he's like, he's fine, I'm okay with this. This is how it should be, as, like, he gets more and more surrounded by fire. So I guess the panel that's famous really is good enough for expressing the entire idea. Okay. We can keep doing this. Comics, pointless countdowns, top 10 Olafs in video games. I'm not going to be able to grab that. No, I'm not. I'm okay with dying there, because, yeah. So, I haven't even seen the boss who's named Olaf in this yet, but I'm gonna give him a place. The Viking from... Olaf is a very, very Nordic name, is the thing. So there's the Viking from Lost Vikings. I think... Which one is Olaf? I think Olaf's the one with the shield. I think it's... Okay. Nice. Okay, feel good about that. Ready to keep moving. There's the commander from Advance Wars. Whoa! Oh, I didn't know we were doing it like that. Okay. So I'm gonna have to just get right off that rope then. I don't think I'm really going to be able to find 10 Olafs, but a lot of Olafs. I could say, you know, there is a video game of the Jim Carrey movie of a series of unfortunate events, so you can do that. You could do that Count Olaf. You could also do Olaf the Snowman from the Frozen stage of Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like there's another one too, it's just not really coming to mind. Alright, missed one there. Hopefully this isn't down to just every single red gem. Hopefully there's not, like, precisely 100 red gems. That would suck. Alright. I'm trying to just take in all of this visual information at once. Nice. Nice, okay, good. That gave me 10 at the end, so I never have to do this stage again. Oh yeah, and you get the no damage crown. Perfect landing, Crystal Addict. Okay, perfect landing is probably for the stage, and Crystal Addict is that I've gotten enough of those red crystals. So yeah, let's see what this Olaf is like. Am I missing an Olaf? I feel like I am missing a major Olaf. Oh, tiger. If you don't know, I have a niece and a nephew who I am just obsessed with. They're, like, my favorite people. And my nephew, who's gonna be 2 years old soon. Oh, wait, no, he's already 2 years old. He's gonna be... Oh, dang, he's gonna be 3 years old soon. That's just wrong. They grow up so fast. But, nice. He likes animals a lot. He really likes Mickey Mouse, and he really likes animals. And one of his first favorite animals were tigers. And he would call them out whenever he saw them, and he would pretend to be a tiger. Though, you know, since he was a little kid who couldn't, you know, enunciate very well, he would see a tiger and he'd say, "Geico!" And I have a video of him pointing at a picture on the wall of a tiger and saying Geico, except it's actually not a tiger in the picture, it's a lion, but he was very little. He was like just over 1 year old, and he hadn't learned the difference between lions and tigers yet. He just decided all big cats were tigers, which, you know, fair enough. When my niece was a lot younger, we brought her as a present one time a really big crocodile, because she had other things with crocodiles on them, and she opened it up, and I was like, "Edison, what's that?" And she said, "It's a dinosaur." And I was like, yeah, kinda, sure. Yeah, wow, my story about my nibblings is has not been enough to defeat this guy. I've been kind of in his zone. I've been doing a pretty good... I haven't been getting completely bodied by him, but it's tough. He's giving me a lot to dodge here. I don't think I like this Olaf. He can still be on the top 10, but I I wouldn't say he's my top Olaf of all time. Maybe not the top 5. Looks like he's a red onion. Ah, jumped too late, gosh darn it. Yeah, considering you can only take 1 hit here, not a lot of margin of error. Like, also, I was over on the... I guess what I can do is try and make my neutral position be on the middle platform, because I haven't had time to get from the left screen, from the left platform all the way to the right. That's what keeps hitting me. So I should just kind of try and play neutral in the middle more. Alright, alright. Luckily, the hurt box on his little chariot there is honestly pretty forgiving. I keep thinking I'm going to take damage off the back half of it, but no. Okay. See that? That's what I was talking about. Playing neutral on the center platform. Alright, and here comes the chariot. That's 2 hits. So, assuming that he's a 3-hit... Oh, and now I don't get a floor. Is that it? Okay. That's alright. I don't need a floor. Floors are for babies. What this reminds me of, weirdly enough, is the one part of Hollow Knight when you're doing the Champion of Fools, and you have that really big enemy gauntlet, and then during parts of it, they, like, take the floor away. Ugh. If you know, you know. If you've gotten a lot of stuff done in Hollow Knight, you know exactly what I'm talking about, the cage match. Yeah, all of it... I'm not saying the bosses in this game are bad. They're nice and challenging, and I like that about them. I am going to say all the bosses in this game are little bitches. Like, just as people. They all just, like, throw waves and waves of enemies at you until you dodge enough of them, and then they bring their dumb selves in and get hit. Yeah, I guess I don't even have to jump off the platforms either. I can just... I think I'm wasting time jumping. I should just Tiger Dash. What? No! No, come on! Oh, that time it wasn't forgiving. Oh, I'm very upset about that. I was so upset I just couldn't even avoid that. Olaf, come on, dude. Sorry, checking my time here. Okay. I almost got hit while I was quick trying to check my clock. I had to do something with my phone because I had to mess with the settings on because I use my phone for my timer, but my phone falls asleep while I'm Let's Playing, so I need to like unlock it quickly to check how much time it's been. I'm sorry. I'm very ratchet with my entire setup. The way I live my entire life, just having like exactly as much as I need to do whatever I'm trying to do. And it's all ratchet, and anybody who ever tries to use my setups is like, why do you have it like this? And I'm like, oh, because I was, you know, too lazy to improve it. And like, buddy, it'll take you 2 seconds to just like set your phone to like show that on the home screen. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't know how to do it, and I don't feel like it. Alright, so we're out of hits that we can take, so we need to... We need to really keep an eye out here. Oh, I didn't like that. Guess I should have tried to go up and over. Up and over on the right side. What else is new? I feel like I'm at the point where I can at least blather about things while doing this and be concentrating enough to possibly win. You know, I just have to not get too deep into whatever I'm talking about. The onions here, you know, naturally have me thinking about Piranha Plants. That movie's going to be out soon, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which, you know, I think I'm sold on. I think I'm sold on, like, it's probably going to be good. I really didn't care about it. I was in a point, like, with the first trailers and the announcements of the cast, I wasn't like, oh, you know, Chris Pratt being Mario, this is automatically going to be garbage. But I was like, I don't really care about this movie, because, like, I'm not a person who, like, needs movies of all the properties I like, you know, like, I think I've talked about this before. There's been talk for years about, like, can they do a Sly Cooper movie? And I'm like, I don't care, because it's not like I want a Sly Cooper movie. I want more Sly Cooper games. And, like, maybe, you know, if a movie was popular, they would make more Sly Cooper games, but... Oh! Yes! Yeah, it snuck up on me how close to done I was with that match. Awesome. I think that was no hit, too. I still had my little partner. But yeah, like, I'm not really gonna get excited for a, like, Sly Cooper, its format, it's so, like, based on cartoons, it would make a really good cartoon series or animated movie. It's just, while I'm watching it, I'm gonna feel like, oh man, I wish I could be playing this. But then you have, like, situations like the Ratchet and Clank reboot, where there was a movie alongside a, like, sort of remake for the first Ratchet game, and it's... I feel like it just made, like, two products that both weren't especially good. I really don't like the Ratchet and Clank movie. I think it's very bad. Cool. Alright, so that's the end of that island, which was, what, the third? The third island, Toxic Tide? Okay, and Carrot Land is... Is this, like, the last zone in the game? It might be. There might only be 4. That castle is looking pretty climactic. But okay, let's look at our story here, because we still did manage to get all of the yellows as we went along. Okay, so, yeah, we had one of the apprentices who was shunned leave with this scepter. And, okay, so he used... Or she... I'm gonna say she. I'm gonna go with she. She used the scepter to raise a vegetable army. And then there was a war between her and the vegetables and the clan leaders. We got the bird and the tiger there fighting some carrots and eggplants. And the bunny master, yeah, brings out the dragon scroll of the other clan leaders. So, okay, no, it looks like there's even more to go off here. There's probably more lands, because if you look at the bottom... Here we have... Yeah, we have 3 bosses defeated, but there's still 3 spots here. And this one looks like our little partner, so maybe that'll be, like, him being free. Or maybe that's what we need to collect all the red stones for. Maybe he only gets freed if you collected all of the red crystals. Well, how many have I missed? Yeah, 1 there. And 1 there. And 1 there. So yeah, it's not so bad. Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm the Comic Foil, and... Yeah, maybe... I guess I'll ask you guys this. Do you guys need to... No, you guys don't need to see me collect all the red crystals. You know I can do it. You know I can do it. What do you take me for? I'm probably going to collect some of those before the next episode. So, yeah, Comic Foil, signing off. See you next time.